Hi guys, join me. Let's cook Mbanga soup together. Mbanga soup. As you know, the main ingredient is Mbanga, washed, processed palm nuts. Yeah, so I started by chopping my onions, and then as you can see, I use white onions. I don't know why. I mostly buy white onions, and it's really because maybe it's cheaper, or I don't know. So in this pot I was putting my stock fish and goat meat. You can put any meat of your choice, right? So for me, I always prefer goat meat. So after adding the stock fish and the meat in the pot, no, putting them, I decided to put a little bit of salt and then seasoned it with this cubes. I really don't know the names, but one of it is star cubes, star maggi. Then I allowed the meat to boil. Then I brought out this my palm, this is processed palm oil, right? Yeah, so I take it out of the tin and I decided to put boiled water. This boiled water is just to melt it down, and so that I will wash it. Yeah, I wash it because it might have some particles, I don't know. So I washed it in my own way, and then I added it to this boiled stockfish. This stockfish was soaked the whole night. You know, when it's dried, it's too strong, so I soaked it the whole night before boiling this morning. And now I've added the palm oil, and then here is fried fish. Yeah, I decided to fry fresh mackerel. I added it, then I'll allow it to cook for some time. Here it's still watery, so I added my spices, this particular spices, and then the black something is masopo leaves. Then here am I blending my crayfish. I blended my crayfish in this my small but mighty blender, right? And then added to the soup. Here is pepper, very hot pepper, so I use just two. Instead of pounding or blending, I choose to chop it on this my chopping board. Yeah, I made sure it was well chopped, and then added it into my pot, my steaming boiling pot of soup. Yeah, and the soup is almost ready. You can eat this soup with fufu. I usually cook it with plantain flour. I eat it with maybe boiled rice. I eat it with boiled yams, anything of your choice. Here you go. This is my soup. Then this oil